Hello everybody, DrZero Show right now connects to another continent, to Tanzania, to Dar es Salaam. Hi Michael, how are you?
Great, Sarah. How are you doing?
Fine, fine, nice to see you. It has been so many years when we met in Tanzania, Dar es Salaam, many years
Hmm.
ago. Do you remember when was it?
Yeah,
Was it 2015 or?
that was, yeah, absolutely. 2015, yeah.
At that time it was like I was providing some training on innovation business, but then when you were just a participant to education, but now you are an entrepreneur. What do you do? Can you tell me?
Yeah, so actually, basically, last time you came, I was still in the university. So I was taking my college degree. After that, just after graduating my college degree, I started a company, which is a software development company. We are based and focused on creating digital products that solve community problems, as well as offering consultancy for national and international organizations on software products. Yeah, so
Per-
basically, it's a software development agency.
Perfect. I just want to know what type of opportunities are there, and also what type of challenges do you face as an entrepreneur in Tanzania?
Great question. In terms of opportunities, I think Tanzania itself is a huge country. We have over 60 million people in the country. So that can tell you, I mean, like how much the market is there for if you want to do anything. The market is really huge. The people are really adapting technology right now from how people live, communicate, how they do businesses, how even the government right now is pushing very much to adapt new technologies. So there are so many opportunities for entrepreneurs to come up with ideas, to come up with products that in one way or another helps to facilitate different organizational processes, because the market is there, the market is huge. Everybody, including the government, is pushing for better efficiency. And so it's an opportunity for anyone who thinks creatively and innovatively to bring about these solutions which can help to, improve some of the processes and solve these community problems. Again, maybe in terms of challenges, I think the biggest challenge right now, I would say, apart from this COVID thing, which is the
Yes,
pandemic
COVID
that has been
everywhere.
everywhere. So that's to everybody. That's a challenge to everybody. But for us as entrepreneurs, maybe the biggest challenge here in the country is access to like the business skills. How can we build products? How can we build businesses that can sustain and can go through to solve these community problems? Because for some time I've been experiencing and observing the trend. We have so many entrepreneurs here in Tanzania who are trying to build things. We have so many people who have brilliant ideas. But when it comes to business execution and how do we build organizations that really can stand strong and be sustainable and build a business that build impact not only for 1 year but for 10, 20 years, still there is knowledge and skills gap, which I think every entrepreneur here in Tanzania is trying to break those chains and developing products that can eventually be big and solve much bigger problems.
Actually, when I was there, I remember some people were developing an application that was similar to Clubhouse, and we are talking about 2015. But
Exactly. Yeah.
do you
That,
know
that, that
these
was
people? Do you remember?
those are my friends. They were building a platform that was called Goomzo.
Yes,
It was called Goomzo. It was a voice sharing platform, really good platform, very brilliant ideas.
but they couldn't access to funding and
But
they
I
couldn't
think
manage.
again the challenge was exactly the access to fund was a bit of a problem, and I think that's also it's a big challenge for most of entrepreneurs back here, because the guys, they had a brilliant idea, but they couldn't have a fund to scale it and to put it in a big operation like whatever other people in other countries that we see, you know. So yeah, access to fund, I would say it's a huge challenge as well.
I can actually say that looking at the skill set, I can say that because I was there almost 2 weeks, and then I see the skill set the students that they had in Tanzania was at least as equal as the students that I had in Europe, in Sweden. So it was fantastic. But one thing was particularly different was the interest, the energy, the drive that I saw in Tanzania. I haven't seen in Europe. So that's why, like when I was there, I was so much tired because some of the lecturers didn't show up. So I was taking their sessions, and then there was too much interest. But because of the energy, like the vibe, the aura there, I felt so happy because you see, and I learned a lot. If you remember, when I was there at my first session, I said, I'm not here to teach you something, I am here to learn. Because what can I mean, you can learn everything, but I can learn more from you. It was my first visit to any African countries. It was fantastic.
Yeah, for sure. As you're saying, I think in terms of the skill set, the technical know-how, we have really good people who can produce the same quality of works like everywhere in the world. But what's probably missing right now is the supporting ecosystem that can nurture and help these people to, even develop more, because most of them they'll just end up in a small scale. So you'll do a brilliant app, but it scale it, so you're going just to remain small. But if there is a good ecosystem, support ecosystem, to help these people to build these ideas into bigger businesses, that will be a huge boost for most of the entrepreneurs here in Tanzania.
But I heard that I noticed that there are some incubators. Is it not enough, or do you need more?
That's a great question. On incubators, my thoughts will be they are really good and they are doing their job very well. But I feel like most of them they end on a early stage. They are very useful for early stage ideas. So in terms of helping the people who are starting out, just to figuring out the basics of the business, who is your customer, what is the product all about, the problem that you're solving, they are doing a brilliant job. But when it comes to accelerating these entrepreneurs and helping them to build a stable business, because at the end of the day, what matters is a business. There is no politics, there is no stories. We need to be able to produce people who can build real businesses that has real impact, and they have like revenue numbers that are comfortable. So in that part, I think most of the incubators haven't done a good job in terms of challenging and nurturing these entrepreneurs to build real businesses, because most of them, and that could be also a problem because they are projects based, they are donor funded, and sometimes donor and whoever puts money in, they come with their own interest rather than the interest of these entrepreneurs, because in the side of entrepreneurs the interest is to build a business, but probably in the side of donor they are interested to get coverage, to get people talking about whatever to build awareness around communities in whatever projects that they are doing. So these two, finding a match, the right people to support the right entrepreneurs, it's a bit of a challenge. So that also affects even in terms of the quality of the products and the business build, because most of them would build businesses based on what a donor wants,
I understand. Yeah.
maybe what a hub wants, not really a business that from the initial the motivation is to solve a problem. And these two orientations are too different. Don't expect a person who is building a product for a donor to to build as the same business as any other who is, building an actual business. So that would be my perspective.
I understand. Great insight. One final question. What is the one particular project that you are working on? Maybe our audience might hear, can get in touch with you. What do you do now?
So for the past 3 years, we have been doing consultancy, helping people and the organization to build apps. But we noticed that most of the people right now, they are running away from apps. People are not installing apps anymore. So we have developed a simple platform to help businesses to get paid by their customers through WhatsApp. It's a very simple platform. You don't need an app. You don't need to install another app to use it. As long as you have WhatsApp, you can right away use our platform and connect to whatever business that you want to pay. And we have integrated with the mobile money services here in Tanzania, which is huge. So you can pay directly to these vendors and businesses through your WhatsApp number. So that's particularly one project that right now we are working on. It's getting a lot of traction, and we are going to sign up more companies in the coming weeks. And for further inciting projects that we are working on, you can just visit our website, which is hype.co.tz, hype.co.tz. You can see a number of projects that we are working on, and we can connect and see how we
Perfect.
can help. Yeah.
Whoever interested can also find you at LinkedIn. Thank you very much to join from Tanzania, from Dar es Salaam. I hope to see you face to face in real life. Have a nice day. I wish you success in your entrepreneurial journey.
Thank you very much, and all the best. Thank you for making time to talk with me.